The latest on the controversy over the 2016 budget is an allegation by the former chairman of the House Committee on Appropriation, Abdulmumin Jibrin, that the Speaker of the House, Dogara, and 12 others are planning to kill him. In a statement on Sunday, Jibrin also alleged that 2 governors are preventing him from saying President Muhammad Buhari to lay bare his allegations to the president. Meanwhile, Speaker of the House Dogara last Friday said he would not resign despite the allegations leveled against him by Jibrin, stressing that budget pardon is not an offense.
Rules and regulations, this is not a mock institution, so we operate by rules and we follow the rules.
Will you resign, Your Excellency?
Resign for what? For what?
On this allegation.
What is the allegation?
That you and some members of the leadership pardoned the budget.
I've asked you what is padding, you haven't told me.
Jibrin has spoken.
Ask him what is padding.
Where are Jibrin?
Well, for me, I studied law. I've been a legislator. All this period, I've never heard the word padding being an offense under any law. If I don't know, you are the media, research the law, let me know.
Will there be sanctions for you? Yes.
Worried for what? Worried over nothing. Why should I be worried?
Will there be sanctions for you?
Will there be sanctioned?
No, I'm not chairman of ethics of the house, so I wouldn't know.
Are you worried about this allegation, sir?
Worried? Why should I be worried? As far as I'm concerned.
Last Wednesday, Jibrin alleged that the Speaker, Dogara, handed out $25,000 to lawmakers so they could pass a vote of confidence on him, a claim refuted by a lawmaker representing Owo Ose Federal Constituency, Dr. Bode Ayonride.
If he knows that any money has been shared, he should give the details of money shared. I hope you are not mistaken by the fact that the intervention fund approved by Mr. President for the National Assembly is 100 billion. And between the Senate and the House of Representatives, it was shared. Not sharing money for people putting in their pocket. So it is the journalists we have to beg. If the presidency says, okay, intervention fund in your constituencies will be 100 billion. And for example, I, Dr. Bode Ayonride, if I have 100 million naira out of that 100 billion, is for projects, perhaps transformer in my constituency, or construction of culverts in my constituency, or renovation of schools in my constituency. These money are not given to legislators. They are provided for in the budget, and it is the federal government that will execute them as contracts.
However, civil society organization, the Socio-Economic Right and Accountability Project, SERAP, has faulted the claim by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dogara, that budget pardon is not a crime under Nigerian law. Renowned legal practitioner Dr. Tunji Abayomi said the act of budget pardon has been on in the National Assembly for a while.
The problem in this country is that the growth of budgeting unconstitutionality has continued unabated, principally because of the illegal and unconstitutional threat of the legislature, particularly the National Assembly, against the executive wing. Every time the president and the executive department attempts to resist, the president will be threatened with impeachment. The reality of the matter is that the National Assembly has no constitutional right to input anything in the budget. The exclusive preserve of budgeting belongs to the executive branch.
Nigerians continue to clamor for the resignation of Speaker Dogara, with a warning to the National Assembly and the ruling All Progressives Congress not to treat this issue as an internal affair, since the allegations has to do with the collective wealth of all Nigerians.
For this allegation, it's enough for any speaker, for any officer to say, look, if this is a problem, I drop this. It will be on record that you were once a speaker of the House of Representatives. It will be on.
So, in your opinion, do you think he should resign?
In my humble opinion, I think he should resign. He should resign because the allegations are quite weighty, and he has not come out to say they didn't happen. He has rather come out to say that yes, they happened.
As a matter of fact, Yakubu Dogara would not be the first Speaker of the House of Reps to resign over allegations bordering on corruption. Alhaji Ibrahim Salisu Buhari resigned as Speaker of the House in 1999 after admitting to certificate forgery and perjury, following a conviction by an Abuja magistrate court after confessing to lying under oath. The news magazine had alleged that the former Speaker made false declaration about his age and certificate in order to get the Independent National Electoral Commission's clearance to run for elections. Also, Patricia Ete, who was the Speaker of the House of Representatives from June until October 2007, resigned over pressure from allegations bordering on corruption. In September 2007, Ete, who represented Ayedade Ishokon Irewole constituency in Osun State, faced the House Committee over accusations that she had authorized the spending of 628 million naira on renovations of her official residence and that of a deputy, and the purchase of 12 official cars meant for the House of Representatives.
Mr. Speaker, I resigned my position as the Speaker of this Honorable House on the 30th of October, and I realized very well that immediately after my resignation, you went into the archives to find out what exactly transpired. The rest is history. And again, on my own free volition, I set up a committee to look into the entire matter, and up to today, have not seen any results, and yet, all the papers started carrying it all over places that have been indicted. Have not been indicted, and I want the House today to please now pass a resolution. If I am guilty, they should not hide me. And if I am not guilty, before I leave this honorable house, after 12 years that I have spent in this house, I need to declare.
Hence, Dogara would not be the first Speaker of the House to toe this honorable path, which is to resign. Till then, Dogara battles for survival in a desperate move to retain his seat as Speaker of the Green Chamber and face all these allegations. Judith Erenwa for Galaxy News, Lagos.